Hello fellow YouTubers, this is our latest episode of Listed and welcome to Plasma Punch. Today's episode is going to be mine, Dave's, best top 5 films and...
me, Welch, my top 5 films.
Okay then Welch, what is your 5th film?
My number 5 film is Blade. Yes.
Blade.
That probably was my most favourite film when I was in, well, I think it was high school still. That came out, wasn't it? Was it 90?
99.
99, yeah. So I think I was just finishing high school.
Around,
so that was like my favourite film because it was like, basically, it was excitement. That was like the first comic book film around that, that time would come out really, because they hadn't been doing any comic book films for a while, had they?
No, and that was done properly.
Oh yeah, definitely. They reimagined the character for the film because the Blade character in the Tomb of Dracula looks completely different. He's more like he looked quite geeky to me, I thought, really, but like they totally reimagined him, and I think Wesley Snipes had a lot of input on the character design as well. But that soundtrack, the soundtrack was fucking brilliant. It got you like your heart beating when you were watching all the action sequences, and I think basically it was the opening sequence, in the nightclub.
Yeah, yeah.
When you got all the vampires, when all the blood's coming down, and then the DJ's there, and he's turned into a vampire as well, and then you just have it all freeze, and then Blade comes in, and that just like, is the best opening sequence I think I've seen in a while. I actually wrote an essay for uni on it.
I do like the film, I do. I got my... some little bits I don't like. The only bit I don't like actually is when he turns into Blood God at the end.
Yeah.
The effects were dated for what it was at the time anyway.
Well, if you see the actual real ending, if you remember what happens in the real ending, it's just a storm of like, blood bits, maybe, and that was poor, that was.
Yeah, I think if they
didn't do the proper...
They could remaster it and Disney do that bit and they'd make it 10 times better.
It does look a bit weird, like, yeah.
Still a brilliant film though, yes.
My favourite one, anyway, my favourite Blade film.
Okay.
So what's yours, dude?
My number 5, another vampire film.
Oh.
The Lost Boys.
Good film.
My Lost Boys. Good teen comedy. Teen vampires, they're meant to be done, not like certain vampire films today with teens. Yeah,
there's a dose of them.
I've always wanted to be one of the Frog Brothers.
They had standout. I think they might standout characters to me anyway, because it's so like,
they were just so
they're
cool.
the nerdy like guys who knew everything, didn't they?
Comic book guys.
Yeah.
But yeah, and they got it all right, and it made vampires cool.
You seen the sequels?
Yeah, I've seen the sequels. I didn't mind them.
The second one's a bit poor. I thought the third one was better.
Yeah, but it could have been a remake, couldn't it? Which would have made it 10 times worse.
Basically, they were going to remake it though, weren't they? They were going to do the Lost Girls, wasn't it? Was it the Lost Girls?
That was actually written at the same time.
And Corey Feldman was willing to have a sex change. There was a rumour that he was willing to have a sex change to be in it.
Should
he
have.
was desperate for money.
Because, a bit of fact as well with the it should have been that David, the main vampire, he survived, and then it was his story how he became a vampire properly. Because through it, because he doesn't actually die, if you notice, you see him slowly just fade like thing.
You see this.
Because if you notice as well, they all tell how they're going to die. You've got the Frog Brothers. They say one's gonna vampires. They all die differently. Some blow up, some go screaming, some go quietly. So and how they say it throughout the film, that's how they die in order as well.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's the same when you meet in the beginning in the fairground.
Yeah.
Each one you meet first is how they die later on in the film.
Oh man, you've looked way into that. That's good, there. Yeah. I love that film.
It's a brilliant film.
I've watched that film
and a great soundtrack as well. The
opening soundtrack of that,
When You're Strange.
Oh, that's a good song. And the other one as well.
Yeah, Crying Sister.
Yeah, that's just that. That's all the way through it, near enough, isn't it? It's a good song. Right, number 4 for me, The Dark Knight. I had to have a Christopher Nolan film in it because I like him. I like Memento, and I thought that was a good film. But then I've seen The Dark Knight, and after watching Batman Begins, brilliant film, but The Dark Knight I think is the epitome of all the comic book films that have come out. Epitome? Is that the right word? Or is it... I think I've said something wrong there, haven't I?
Don't worry,
anyway,
you know what
I think it's the best comic book film that I've seen for a while, realistically. When you've got the tonation of the way the characters shown on the screen as well, because they were all really strong, capable characters that drive the film along. And I know a lot of people were like really shocked to find out who was going to play the Joker, but when you watch it, it's
controversy.
Yeah, controversy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, you know, you don't think anything when you watch that film. You just think he's brilliant.
Yeah.
He's brilliant. It's basically, you know, that's why I like it. I think it is just the epitome. I don't know if even that's the right word. It's just my favourite comic book film that I've seen for a while. That, you know, that could stand in my top 5 movies. Basically,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what I thought anyway. So what's your number 4?
My number 4 is Fight Club.
Good film again, mate.
What's the first rule of Fight Club?
Fucking hell. Don't talk about Fight Club.
There we go.
The second one is don't talk about Fight Club.
So we don't talk about it, but no.
They shouldn't talk about it at all, no.
It's a philosophy of our generation, basically. It talks about like socialism and how to better yourself in a real way, not just like, oh, I'm going to win the lottery. It's like just let go of stuff, let go of all your belongings and just live.
Yeah, okay. It was kind of like sort of a culty sort of feeling to it, but it wasn't.
It's great because is he completely mental because he's made up the character of Tyler Durden.
Yeah. Well, he is Tyler Durden, isn't he? He is Tyler Durden.
He's the narrator.
Yeah, that's because he is.
Tyler Durden's a figment of his imagination.
I thought that was him.
No, it's a figment of his imagination because
you don't know his real name then.
No.
Just called the narrator. Yeah,
he's just called the narrator. But he's just an office worker who's gone nuts because he hasn't had no sleep.
Yeah.
And if you don't sleep, you get insomnia.
And he shuts down and Tyler comes in.
Through insomnia, isn't
he? Yeah.
And he develops the Fight Club. And there's some great fight scenes.
Yeah.
Great philosophy.
I like the one with Meatloaf.
Yeah.
See his bitch tits swinging around. I thought he was going to actually hit them with it, you know. Yeah. It's good. Yeah. So I go with my third one. Third film is Pulp Fiction.
Good film.
Yes, I like Tarantino. I like how he sort of brings out like a film and he twists the narrative around. You've got like, you know, it's like, you know, your beginning, middle and end, but it's all jumbled around. And that film is told brilliantly, you know. You got all your characters and they all sort of get their own sort of screen time. They get their own like starring role within the film.
Yeah.
I mean, Christopher Walken, he's only in a little bit, that bit with Butch. And he's doing the whole watch thing, the pocket watch. Yeah.
Hit this up his ass.
Yes, yeah.
3 long years.
You know, that scene, it's a scene stealer because he's brilliant anyway, Christopher Walken is, but you know, he's only in it for that scene, and he gets a starring role for that, I think, you know. And you know, Samuel L. Jackson. They all got
their own movie within a movie.
Yeah, it's a movie within a movie. Yeah, it's basically it's all different stories telling one story, but they're all jumbled up to make. I don't know.
They all interlink.
Yeah.
Twisted, and it all comes together.
It just all comes together and it works well. Yeah. That's why I like Pulp Fiction. I enjoy that film.
Okay, mine is Breakfast Club.
I like that film.
You do?
I do like that film.
Is that a game on with?
Yes.
It's the ultimate detention movie.
It's great.
Throughout my whole life, I have related to each and every one of those characters in that film. Different parts. But she's a nerdy introvert, isn't she? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you've got the slag,
character?
which I've been a slag. So
Yeah,
I've even been the teacher. Do you know what I mean? So I can relate to every person. I can relate to everybody in that film.
That's it though. That's what you take from these.
It's an ultimate. Yeah. It's the ultra feel good film.
Yeah, teen movie as well.
Yeah, they all build friends. They all hate each other. They all just want to get out of there. They all get out of the way and done. But they all interlink. They all become single serving friends. From Fight Club.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Just for that one day, they become best friends at the end, and they share, and they get to know each other, but they all sort of change as well, and it makes them a different person by the end of it. Brilliant.
Cool. Good man. Right. Number 2, Rocky. I'm saying Rocky because I don't know, that film got me through a lot of times when I was in university and I was trying to think of ideas to come up for films, and I'd watch that film and for some reason I'd just get an idea straight afterwards of what I would be doing for my next project, and that was what drove me to, I think it was purely down to the fact of seeing that film made me want to do something with myself.
Yeah.
You know, although I wasn't going to go out and start running a couple of miles and train and do some boxing because I'm not that energetic, you know,
no.
basically. But you know, it's another film where I think I just like the fact of Sylvester Stallone wrote that film, and he wrote it for himself to star in it, and they didn't want him in the film. They wanted to take the script, and I think he acted. I'm not sure he acted for free in it. He just added money for the script. I think it was because he just wanted to get out there because he did soft porn before then, didn't he? You know,
I didn't know.
Yeah, Italian Stallion. That's where Italian Stallion was. Well, I don't think it was called the Italian Stallion. They called it after that because they wanted him to link it with the Rocky films.
Number one favourite film.
No, it's not, because I think you see a little bit of sly cock. You know, but
a sly bit of cock.
Sly bit of cock, yeah. No, but you know, it's.
Oh dear God.
It's. I just love that film. It's a heart-filling, motivational film. I think, to me anyway. You know, I don't know if everyone else sees it like that, but
very well written.
Yeah, it is. You know, and he got that from I can't remember what fight it was. I know it was Muhammad Ali. I can't remember the other guy that was fighting, but he was watching that, and he came up with the idea of the film, basically. You know, and
the underdog.
Yeah, underdog story, basically, and that's what it is. And it's, you know, I think you can take a lot from that, and that's why I like Rocky.
Yeah. Okay, my number 2, Predator.
It's a good film too.
It's an amazing film. It's a bro action movie.
It is, yeah.
Because they're platoon basically, but they're all bros. They're all like steroided right up, and it's just pure awesomeness. I love every character in that film, and then you got the best badass baddie ever, Predator.
Yes.
Who just proves how badass he is, but killing them all off, the ultimate platoon, he kills them all off one by one until it comes to a stalemate when you got Dutch. Takes him, and he's got to kill himself, blow himself up, just so Dutch can't kill him, so it's at a stalemate. It's just there's just some great humour in there, great one-liners, some good comedy.
Cal Weathers.
Good gore, brilliant actors at the time.
Yeah.
Just 80s adrenaline rush.
And I think Schwarzenegger is
only one film that can beat this.
So yeah, good film.
Yes, it is.
Good film. Right.
Your number 1.
My number 1 is another Tarantino film, Reservoir Dogs.
Oh yeah, it's
because that one is the indie film, really, isn't it, for Tarantino? I mean, he's sort of independent anyway. He's not with the film council of people. I think he sort of goes off on his own because he likes to go on his own limits. He doesn't want to be dictated to how he wants to make a film. And of course, when he started making Reservoir Dogs, I think he was working in a stock footage place to just basically, that was how he was making his money, and he was trying to raise the cash to make the film, but he was going to make it black and white. I think it was 16mm. I think he was going to do it on, and he was just going to get a bunch of his friends to be in it. And I think it was Lawrence Bender went to his acting coach. He gave him the script, and he gave it to his wife, and his wife knew Harvey Keitel. Gave it to Harvey Keitel. He became co-producer on it. And then basically that's how it all spiraled into being as big as it was. Yeah. And you don't see the heist as well, which is good. It's got a bit of non-linear in it as well.
It's the after story, isn't it?
It's very segmented out as well. And I mean, Tim Roth's brilliant in it. Harvey Keitel's brilliant, yeah. I mean, even Tarantino's quite good at it, really.
Yeah.
Mr. Brown.
His Madonna speech about like a virgin, that's probably the best speech in the film.
It's a good film. That's why I would say number 1 for me, because I owned it twice on DVD, and when I got my mum to get me for Christmas the one year I had it on special edition, and I just sat and watched the film and watched every single extra after. I think I was sat there for hours just watching it. I just love that film. It's one of my favourite films. We went and watched it in the cinema as well. We watched it in the cinema. Just because you wanted to go and see it on the big screen.
I'd like to see
it. It's great. That's my favourite film.
There we go. Okay, mine, the only one that can ever beat Predator, is Aliens.
Aliens?
Yes, Aliens. Number 2, yes, with the Marines.
Action film.
Yes, another, just because I'm mental. Right.
It's a good film, man.
It's yes, another 80s action movie.
Yeah.
Steroid right up, just completely full of adrenaline. It's got the best one-liners of any film, which I can quote. I know the whole script. I've seen the normal edition, the special edition.
That's the way.
It's got all the memorable moments. Wow, that's a tongue twister.
I know.
Isn't it? Over the top violence. It's there's both lovable and hateable characters. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got the ones you want to fight for. You've got the ones who none of them are just little characters. You want something to happen.
Bits in the film. Yeah. Well, this is good like that. That's how you should do it. That's how every film should be. Like really, you need to have standout performances.
It is just one adrenaline rush.
It's a good film
all the way through. It's just the best action movie or the best movie of all time for me. Best, brilliant. Yeah.
Wicked.
Always has been.
Right then. So basically, if you like the video, there's always a chance you could comment. Always like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.